Tanse everyone, Oki, bonjour, hello, and as another fantastic Tuesday, a little chillier than we've had, but still it's good that we have some snow on the ground, and hopefully that'll stick around to help the plants grow, and because, the medicines this year were kind of very sparse, so I definitely am hoping for some more ground covers so that we have good medicines for the year ahead. But I just wanted to welcome everybody to a fabulous Tuesday. Usually I start at 7 o'clock. Today I am starting at 7:30. I'm probably going to shorten it up too, because I just lit my kitchen in fire for fun. No, just kidding. I was making my kids dinner and I accidentally burnt all the grilled cheese. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just take some time to actually stop rushing and actually put some time and effort into cooking. So yeah, my house is fine, which I'm very thankful for. But I think it's really important that we recognize, that sometimes putting off something like a live stream for half an hour so that you can be with your family, I think is really important. And so I just wanted to, of course, welcome everybody today to the circle by acknowledging the land upon which we stand. I am still getting over bronchitis. I had wicked bronchitis last week and the week before, but it's starting to finally clear up. So I actually have a little bit more of a voice, which is awesome. But I just wanted to acknowledge the land upon which we stand. So I am in Mohkinstsis in Calgary in Treaty 7 territory, and so I always acknowledge that land. But I also acknowledge where I'm from, which is Muskeg Lake Cree Nation in Saskatchewan, which is in Treaty 6 territory, pretty close to Treaty 4. But my ancestors are the Grey Eyes, so we're Cree, Anishinaabe, and Métis, and I'm very, very thankful and humbled to be able to honor my ancestors by sharing my teachings, by wearing my Métis sash, by singing Cree and Anishinaabe songs, and so it's just a beautiful gift to be able to share. And it's also a beautiful gift to be able to live where I do in Mohkinstsis. So Mohkinstsis is the traditional territory of the Blackfoot Confederacy of Siksika, Kainai, and Piikani, the Circe Dene from Tsuut'ina, also known as the Beaver People, and the Stoney Nakoda from Morley, which includes Chiniki, Bearspaw, and Wesley First Nations. We're also walking in the footsteps of Métis Region 3, which is another reason why I wear my Métis sash, to honor that bridge between Indigenous and non-Indigenous culture. And I think it's just always really, really important to acknowledge the land because you need to know where you are. You need to really honor and establish that sense of place and dig your roots into the ground and to be able to grow and flourish no matter where you are. And by acknowledging the land, it acknowledges the relationship that you have with the people who've been here before, but also to the land itself. And so to welcome everybody into the circle today, I wanted to share the Cree welcome song. Traditionally, when we sing songs, we sing in rounds of 4 to honor the 4 directions of the medicine wheel. But this song is a little bit different. We sing it in rounds of 3, and that's to keep the circle open and welcoming so everyone completes the circle today. Because in a circle, we're all connected. There's no beginning, there's no end, no one is greater or less than anyone else in the circle, just like in the hoop of life. So it teaches us to honor each other for those differences. Because if everybody was exactly the same, the world would be incredibly boring and it would be a very gray place. And so I'm really thankful that, we can be who we are and we can express ourselves however we'd like in now as Indigenous people, because for a long time we weren't able to. And so I honor the Not the How family for keeping this song alive, for keeping the teachings of this song alive. And whenever I sing it, it's so humbling. And I love it so much, and it just really sets the place that I need to be, and it also brings in ancestors, all of our ancestors, to really join us this day. And so Miasin, which is the Cree welcome song, it doesn't just mean welcome, it also means beautiful. I'm going to stand up to sing. You guys can see my rockin' socks with my ribbon skirt. Miasin, Mihasen, Hasemina, Hasemina, Epetakote, Niwagomagan, Hota, Homa, Kitaskino, Miasen, Miasen, Hasen.
Ni wa gomagan Ota Woma Kita skino Miasen Miasen Hasemina Hasemina E pentakote Niwa gomagan Hota Homa Kitaskino.
Hi, and welcome to the circle today. So, I'm just really thankful and humbled to be here and to have my gorgeous drum with me. So today I'm gonna just focus on a few songs, just because I'm gonna shorten up this live stream because I'm still feeling a little under the weather and I've got a busy day ahead of me tomorrow. So I need my energy. I need to go back to bed a little bit earlier, just to get a little bit better. It's important to take care of yourself. And so, but the Strong Woman song just keeps yelling at me to sing, so I guess I'm going to sing the Strong Woman song, which is also known as the Turtle Song. It is the song of Mother Earth, it's the song of Mother Moon. It was an OG Cree song, or it is an OG Cree song, I should say. And when we look at the turtle, it represents the woman, it represents the moon, because it has the 28 ridges along the outside to represent the 28 days in a moon cycle, just like we have within us and above us, and the 13 moons that are in a year, which are the 13 moons that we go through as well. And so those moons tell us when to harvest, they tell us when to hunt, they tell us when to perform ceremony. They are so instrumental in our way of life, and I think we've forgotten just how pivotal those moons are for us and to us. And now we're starting to regain that knowledge, which I'm so thankful of. This song, which is the Strong Woman song, now it's called the Strong Woman song. It represents that strength of our matriarchs, the strength of our women, the strength of our community as a matriarchal society. The women were the ones who made the decisions, but not just made the decisions, not just were in charge, but they made sure that everybody was heard, that everybody was listened to, because that's what needs to happen in our society. If somebody gets left behind, then the whole society will suffer, our whole nation will suffer. And so we have to be able to honor everyone's voice in that circle, and that's what our societies were. And it teaches us not to judge each other, but to really support each other in that matriarchal and maternal way, that community way, which is truly what that strength is. It takes a lot of strength to see the beauty in every single person, and that's really what true compassion is. And with the Strong Woman song, it's been used across Canada for our murdered and missing Indigenous women. And so when I sing it to honor those women and those girls and the Two Spirit people, and now all of our family members. I sing it to honor their families who are suffering and the justice that they need. I sing it to honor those people who have stepped into those roles that maybe they weren't expecting to. Grandmothers who are raising their grandchildren because their daughters are gone, or people who have just taken on other roles within the community because of that void that's left behind when someone is taken from us. And so it's a gift to be able to share this song. When I share it with the heartbeat, which is that women's beat. It's that honor beat, ceremony beat. It's that beat that connects each and every one of us to each other and to Mother Earth. It's that pulse that's within nature. And so it surrounds us. And also, when I sing this song, I sing it a little different. I actually start low and I get a little higher and higher and higher. And to me, that's how we as women, when we can come together and put our differences aside, we can raise each other up, and we can raise our society up. We can rise above all of this hurting and hardship and trauma, and that lateral violence. When we can come together and put those things aside, we can come together and raise mountains. And I see that as rising above, taking breath and rising up higher and higher and higher. And we can only do that together. So this is the Strong Woman song. Pardon me.
Getting my voice back, but I still got that tickle. The Women's Honor Song actually popped into my head, so I guess there's a lot of women's songs happening tonight. It's the energy, the full moon's coming up, so when we see that little sliver, we know that it's time to rebuild. And so here is Anageya, which is the Women's Honor Song. In it, you can hear that pulse. A lot of our women's songs that have that pulse that you want to move with, you want to dance with. It's the same pulse that when you grab a baby who's upset and you want to rock it, and you have that natural bump, that natural pulse that you bounce with it. This one is really about honoring not only the women, but honoring that feminine spirit within each and every one of us, that nurturing spirit within each and every one of us, and really honoring that path ahead, honoring our past generations as well as our future generations, and those strong matriarchs who are within those, and the strong leaders within our societies. This is from Joan Henry, and she is Arapaho Cherokee. She's amazing. She has a bunch of things online. She has the song online as well. I just do it slightly different, but she's amazing. So please do look her up on YouTube. And this is Anageya, the Women's Honor Song. Anageya, wehaweya, wehanaway, wehaweya, wehaweya, Anageya, wehaweya, wehanaway, wehaweya,
sing the Women's Warrior Song while I'm at it. So this is a song you'll often hear. It is a Salish song, and it was brought during AIM to honor the grandmothers who were keeping the home fires burning and then were arrested because the RCMP were like, oh, maybe if we arrest the grandmothers, everything else will shut down. No, you just make people madder. And it was unjustified. And then they looked like villains. So, that's how colonialism looks, kids. But it was just a gift to be able to continue this song on, to really honor our murdered missing Indigenous family members, specifically along the Highway of Tears and on East Hastings Street in Vancouver, because we've lost a lot of family members there. But it's really about honoring that warrior spirit within each and every one of us. And a warrior isn't somebody who just fights and fights and fights. That's not a warrior. A warrior is someone who stands up for what's right, who defends the defenseless, who honors and gives voice to the voiceless, but who is of service to their community. And so this song is really to honor all of those family members who are still striving for justice, who are never letting those memories of their families and those people that we've lost, they're never letting them fade. They're keeping those voices and that strive for justice alive. And so, yeah, this is the Women's Warrior Song. The end of it for my voice. I'm going to share two more songs. Well, one song and then the traveling song. So the song I want to share is the Thunderbird, because it's in my head. So the Thunderbird is like fate or destiny. It's that thing that pushes us forward and leads us on the path that we're on. It teaches us that it's okay if our path is too easy, probably because we're on the right path. We don't need to suffer. We can just be on the right path. And oftentimes, if we're suffering, it's because we're not on the right path and we're making the same mistakes over and over and over again, and we're getting stuck in those ruts. And the Thunderbird's trying to subtly be like, hey, switch paths. We're going to make this uncomfortable for you. Switch paths. And then eventually, the Thunderbird's just going to get fed up with you and kick you in the butt and put you on the right path, which is exactly what happened to me with I was hit by a truck almost a decade ago now, and I had a choice in that moment. I could be like, oh, I got hit by a truck. Why does everybody hate me in the universe? Or I could be like, hey, why did this truck hit me? What path am I on? And I need to change it. And had it not been for that truck hitting me, I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't be sharing songs and stories and making drums and rattles and dream catchers and all of these beautiful things and sharing and teaching community in a good way. I wouldn't be working with allies. I wouldn't have been politically involved the way I was with activism, at least as heavily as I was. And so it was a blessing in disguise. I mean, yeah, it sucked getting hit by a truck, and going through the 4 major hip surgeries also sucked, but each one of them taught me something different about myself. It taught me about patience. It taught me about perseverance. It taught me that, it's okay to take some time to heal. And that, I think, was the biggest takeaway and lesson from a lot of those. But everything happens for a reason, and I'm thankful. I mean, not that the truck hit me, but that I'm on the path that I'm on now. So yay! This is the Thunderbird Song, which has really got me through quite a bit. It's very, for a song that holds so much meaning, it's actually quite short. And this is an Anishinaabe song that I had learned from, well, Carrie Moore was one elder that taught it to me, and I remember hearing it growing up. I don't remember that elder's name. I'm sure it'll come to me later, and I'll just yell it out randomly, because that's what I do. All right. I'm so glad my voice is back. As soon as I started getting my voice back, I just started singing everything I was speaking. I'm a little weird that way. But I just wanted to wish everybody a beautiful week ahead by sharing the traveling song. Again, I honor my elder Sharon Prue Turner, who had originally shared this song with me. And I always think of her whenever I sing this song and whenever I'm shaky on my path. I just remember her words, just about honoring the path ahead of you and knowing that when you're coming from your spirit and you're coming from your heart, you'll never go astray. So get out of here. Don't overthink things, because this is where fear comes from too. And just really follow and be of service, because that's when your path unfolds. And so this song is really about that path unfolding in front of you. It teaches us that, community is where we make it, where we choose it to be. We can't choose our family, but we can choose our friends, and we can choose who we make our family through our friends. This is why I have a whole bunch of sisters from another mother, because, they are family, and I love them dearly. They're my spirit sisters. They're my spirit brothers and sisters, and I'm just thankful to have so many beautiful souls in my life, and to be able to keep meeting people on my path that just inspire and teach, and that we can share together in such a glorious, I was going to say glorious or gorgeous, but fabulous way. And so that's really what this song honors and represents. It says everything happens on our path for a reason, to teach us something, and every person crosses our path for a reason. So look at it as an opportunity, even the crummy ones. It's an opportunity to learn. And so this is the traveling song. May everybody have a beautiful week ahead. And I know it was a short live stream today, but hopefully I'll be at full strength next week. I don't know, I'll have to look at my calendar. It's been really busy leading up to the end of the school year. So here we are, the traveling song. everyone. She McQuitch and Marshy for sharing with me for another week. I'm just really, really humbled and thankful that we have this technology now that I can be like straight and hanging out with everybody, and that there's tons of stuff saved. So just trust your instinct, and if sometimes you just need a message, just click on whatever, and whatever's meant to be shared will. And I honestly, truly believe that. This is why we have oral traditions and oral teaching. So, Gwitch, everyone, hi, thank you so much, and yeah, I'll see you next week. I'm gonna go clean up my very smoked out kitchen. Bye.